Have you? What do you think the music game is at? And I also do want to get back to like really the album title because I feel like that's significant, right? Like Breath of Fresh Air. But where do you think the music game is at? We keep hearing like certain people just say, "Yo, music is stale. We're hearing the same stuff. Artists ain't putting out good music." Or some people then say, "Nah, it's the label's not supporting it." Or people just like, "Oh no, it's just a down period for hip hop." Where do you think about that? And then I guess you could go into afterwards the whole Breath of Fresh Air because I feel like that's what a lot of people have been yearning for, right? They want a breath of fresh air. So why that title? What do you think is that?
Nigga, independent now. I'm independent. I can't really speak for others, and I don't like to do that. You feel me? But I feel like if you ain't a lazy ass nigga, and if you like to do shit in your own way, you feel me? Consistency. That's one of the things biggest that you gonna have. Consistency. You got it. By yourself, you got it independently.
What do you mean if you're not lazy? Like, what does that look like to you? Because, you know, I think sometimes
niggas don't be wanting to do shit.
Well,
I ain't
feel
gonna lie.
comfortable.
Niggas is only rappers. Niggas is only rappers on the weekends. I know a lot of niggas only rappers on the weekends. When I go to the studio is only booked. All super booked on Friday and Saturday. Nah, for real, bro. Niggas is never rappers on Monday and Tuesday and Thursdays. Like, niggas ain't. And that's what make the passionate ones the passionate ones. I feel like I said, consistency. The consistent ones gonna win. So you always got the complainers. You always got the ones that's like, oh yeah, the music ain't working. And I really think that come from artists too. Like, that don't come just from,
like the fans of the labels or whatever?
Yeah, how the fans gonna say that? It gotta come from you being an artist and you bitching. And other than that, unless they pay attention, and if they pay attention, they want you, and you a demand. That becomes a demand. You feel me? Like, if you're not dropping no music and they want you to drop some music and the people saying you're not dropping no music, you become a demand. Like, you don't become like a nigga that people want to hear for real no more. Like, you become like, niggas want to hear cuz. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I don't give a fuck what he put out. He can whisper on the whole song and we want to hear that too. Like, you understand what I'm saying? As long as he give us some more music, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, no, cuz, I don't know.
Where does your passion come from, or how does it manifest? Like,
losing the others that I had around the kid. I mean, we done had that conversation before already too. Like, you feel me? That niggas gotta intake this shit. Like, you feel me? I ain't got no beef with nobody. I ain't got no problems with nobody. Nigga out the way for real. The people done gave a nigga way over too much money to the point where as though it made me a target from where I'm from. And that's just how that go for real, you feel me? Like,
but how does it make you not lazy though? Like, because I think sometimes money and success like almost kind of rocks you to sleep.
Before though.
Yeah, but then once you get comfortable now you realize like my mama good, family good, I'm good, my niggas good. Sometimes people be like, I could take my foot off the gas a little bit.
No. Fuck no. Cause how this music shit work is one way or the other. Like, either I'm doing it for y'all to see, or I'm doing it for me to have product for y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, either I'm doing it on IG, like whereas though I'm posting videos or I'm posting pictures and I'm active and I'm at shows and shit like that, or I'm ducked off for a month and I'm collecting videos, I'm shooting videos, I'm in the studio for a week and a half straight for real, making damn near 2 albums type shit. Like, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists aren't acknowledging that. And also, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, there's some artists that I've seen, like, once the tide start like changing, because what happens in the game is that no matter how, like, no one's ever the same amount of hot for the entire career. It kind of goes up and down. But I've seen some people kind of give up too. Like, you know, they kind of just like, all right, man, look like I'm not on that mountaintop no more, and I'm gonna have to grind a little bit. I'm good,
as
bro.
As a fan, when you look at, who would you look at? The person that he was just, or the people, the individual that he was just shouting out. Like I'm gonna look at the individual that he was just shouting out, the individual that he said he was so happy to be around and be accompanied of. Look, what's going on? I got to holler at them. Feel me?
Yeah, no. I mean, you're right.
If you get enough, I ain't saying, all right, let me go back to being a demand. It's only if you get enough requests. It's not like I get one or two. Like, it ain't no one or two. Like, yeah, one or two, like, you drop some music. Nah. It's done to everybody. It's done if I put a post up. Yeah, if I put a post up, they won't even interact into the post that I put up for real. Fuck that flyer. Nigga, when is you dropping some more music, nigga?
Yeah, because you be like previewing a lot of shit.
I used to have to. Like, I was in that program where as though it wasn't consistent. You feel me? Nigga wasn't working with my program. And I feel that it's like a bad relationship. I'm not working, you not working. Let's just leave that shit alone. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't no bad blood on either side. We just not working for each other. Let's just leave that shit alone. You feel me? And I'm independent and with a situation that I don't gotta do all that. I can work with my people. Like, you feel me? Like, it gives me the length to expand.
Do you feel like you are working harder now or ready to work harder now, or were you the same way before, but this is just maybe a situation that allows for the output and level of activity
I feel
you
like
want?
I've been working hard. It's just about the preview.
Okay.
You know, I really used to preview a lot of music.
Yeah.
I really used to preview, drop anything. But they held me back so much to the point where as though now it feel more free. They held me back so much, like, niggas sitting on freestyles for months. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, I know for sure I done had a song sit on TikTok for a year. My fans can back that up, probably. You feel me? The crew can back me up on that end for real. But yeah, I had a song sit on TikTok for like a year for real. Nigga ain't dropped it, and then dropped it and thought it was supposed to be the same shit as it was. Like, nah. That's
Wait,
not
let me ask you a question, because I think fans, and I've been there as a fan, where you see an art. I mean, there was, I've hit you up asking for the song. Just give me the song, nigga. Like, I just need this. But I know fans, when they see that from their favorite artists, they think their favorite artist is playing games with them. Where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna tease it, but I'm not gonna drop it. But then they're not realizing, a lot of fans are oblivious to the music game, so they're not realizing there's a whole business side of it and other things going on.
And that's some people try, and part of that is timing. They all got their little families, whereas though they don't want to step on nobody else's toes. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I don't care who dropping. I don't care about none of that. And I want to go up against them. Who's to say that I can't? If I don't have the support, and if I had a support and I drop it the way I'm supposed to, and I had the screws that I'm supposed to have, who's to say that shit ain't gonna be successful?
Yeah, that's a lot of the music industry play. Like, this year I've said it's a wash, because a lot of people were like, especially when Drake and Kendrick were beefing, they were like, yo, I don't want to drop during that time because niggas ain't gonna listen.
You making
to me.
my decision for me though. What you mean? Like, of course, and during that time, and that shit only lasted for like what, a couple weeks. Stretched it for a month, but it only lasted for a couple weeks. And you will understand not to drop no music around these two guys though.
But a lot of people look at, they don't even think of their audience saying, I could drop even though those guys are dropping. They look at it like, man, I gotta find a time in the thing where nobody else is dropping for y'all to listen to me. It's like they don't look at it like, yo, I'm making like gourmet shit. So like when I drop, my audience gonna listen. That's a fact. They looking at it like, yo, we gotta catch these niggas when they're extra hungry and give them the buffet.
Nah, but it don't be the artists though.
You think mostly it's the label?
Yeah, it be the labels. They was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that on top of them.
Yeah, because they do
like,
have
what
a
are you
schedule.
talking? What are you talking about? We here to get money. And you stop a nigga from getting money. That's like a nigga on a basketball court and you telling me I can't shoot. When am I not supposed to score? Like, nigga, make that make sense, nigga. If I get a fumble on the offense in football, if I get a fumble on the offense, it don't matter who the fuck pick up the ball. The center can pick up the ball. But if he go to score, the coach gonna be like, no, don't score. When? And tell me what movie, what playbook, where does that happen? So it don't work like that. When you in a sport, you in entertainment, you entertain. And that's how I'm looking at it for real. I got a voice. I never knew I was like going have one for real. But now that I know I got one, give it up, cuz.
Of course.